Oftentimes, video games are most closely associated with their use to provide players with ways to simulate the fantastical. Be it sci-fi space battles or adrenaline-pumping fantasy combat, the main view of video games is that they're generally pretty action-packed. However, a large aspect of gaming, and one that's only been increasing in popularity in recent years, is the use of games to simulate a much more simple experience. And I'm not necessarily talking about basic games like Pong or Snake, but rather those games that provide players with a window into a more serene life. And it's this relatively more austere version of fantasy escapism that this video is dedicated to, as we take a little look at the games that bring those humble, cottagecore little pieces of our hearts so much joy. You may know exactly what I'm talking about already, as with the popularity of games like Stardew Valley, Minecraft and even Animal Crossing, many people have been looking for ways to scratch this particular itch. As society and technology advance, and our lives get ever increasingly more complex, many of us find ourselves yearning for dreamlike fantasy worlds in which we can lead a simpler, purer life. And when the world insists on being so relentlessly uncomfortable, who can blame us for wanting to be set free, even for a little while, by the wholesomeness of a purer life, and one in which you never, ever have to send an email. You may even have found yourself playing a game like Skyrim, a high fantasy epic full of dragons to slay and quests to complete, and found yourself spending a noticeable amount of time just enjoying wandering around the woods. This is because video games can easily provide the unique form of catharsis that comes from fulfilling a bit of that feeling of wanderlust, and from just being able to roam around for a bit, free of the strings we may find ourselves in our own lives. And for many people, myself included, this aspect of gaming can be incredibly helpful in managing stress. We all already know that a large facet of the positives of gaming is as a tool for stress relief, and nowhere is this more obvious than in these games, who provide a chance to escape into a world where the stress doesn't exist. They provide a more laid-back, low-stakes experience, and just being able to be transported out of your own head for a little while and into a cosy life can be really centering. And for me personally, experiences like this can be almost nourishing to the soul, and being able to use them as a meditative tool can really help me when I'm feeling down or overwhelmed. For me, games are supreme in providing this experience, as no other medium, be it a comfy book or film or TV series, is able to fully immerse the user in the way games can, due to their tactile, interactive nature. Luckily, this also means they tend to be fun gaming experiences, which is always nice. And especially when paired with some of your favourite calming music, disappearing into one of these games for a while can be very soothing and a hearty, valuable experience, even if there isn't some grand narrative at work. Some people may find these games' more chilled out nature to be boring, and that's fine, but for others, that opportunity to briefly experience a life outside of your own can be almost therapeutic. And for me, reaching certain points in my life and in my mental state, being able to use this outlet for as long as I need is very important and can be incredibly helpful. Even just the simple act of recognising the yearning for that experience can be a good indicator of where I am mentally, and games like this can be the perfect place to settle. When you just need a place to take a breather, calm down for a bit and take stock, they can be the perfect tool to provide that rest should you need it. I just wanted to take a moment to show my appreciation for these types of games and for the joy that they've brought me, and I think it's important that we recognise that that option is available to us. No matter who you are or the usual areas of gaming that you enjoy, these games can provide you with the valuable experiences that you keep on hand for years to come. If you'd like to learn more specifically about the relationship between video games and mental health from somebody much better at this than me, then Johnny Chiodini's Low Batteries series on Eurogamer is excellent and definitely worth checking out. And yes, I will keep recommending Eurogamer video series as much as I like, because they keep being relevant and good. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please share your favourite wholesome, cosy games with everyone in the comments, and also let me know what you thought about this video, as feedback is always appreciated. Please feel free to follow my Twitter if you want updates, and subscribe if you want to see more from me in future. For now though, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye.